Before buying a used car, it's important to check a few things to ensure you are making a smart purchase. Start by checking AC and radio to make sure they are working perfectly. Check the dashboard for any warning light. An issue like a check engine light or airbag light could indicate a problem. Make sure to check all the lights to ensure they are functioning properly, which includes turn signals, brake lights, headlights, and park lights. After testing the lights, move on to the windscreen wipers. Ensure that both the wipers and windscreen washers are working as they should. Let's move to the engine side. Check the oil filler cap for any milky substance, which could indicate a head gasket issue. If we spot anything unusual, it's a big red flag, as a head gasket failure can be costly to fix. Next, check the engine oil level. If it is low or dirty, it may suggest poor maintenance or an underlying problem with the engine. Make sure the oil is at the right level and looks clean for a smooth engine performance. Next, move on to the brake fluid. Check the fluid level to ensure it's within the recommended range. If the fluid is low, it could mean the brake pads are worn and need replacing soon. Check the coolant level to make sure it's within the proper range. If the level is low, it could indicate a leak or the coolant hasn't been topped up in a while. Never open the radiator cap when the engine is hot to avoid burns, so wait until the engine cools down. Make sure there's a sufficient amount of coolant in the radiator. Now, let's check the battery. Look for any corrosion around the terminals and make sure they are clean and tight. Check the date sticker to see when it was last replaced. Let's move to the transmission fluid. First, ensure the car is warm, as the transmission fluid needs to be checked when the car is running. The color of the transmission fluid should be red, not or dark or black like this. Dark or black fluid indicates that it's old and needs to be replaced to keep the transmission running smoothly and avoid any potential issues down the road. Don't forget to check for leaks around the rocker cover. Look carefully around the rocker cover gasket for any signs of oil leaks. If you notice oil around the gasket area, it could mean the gasket is worn out and needs replacing. After that, check the tires. Check the tread depth using a coin. If it is too low, the tire needs replacing. Also, look for uneven wear, which could indicate alignment or suspension issues. After that, check the CV joints. Look for any leaking grease around the CV boots. If the boots are cracked or damaged, it can cause grease to leak out, leading to potential CV joint failure. Next, check under the car for any leaks. Look for signs of oil, coolant, or transmission fluid leaking from the engine, transmission, or any other parts of the car. Check for paint fading and uneven panel gaps on the car. The Toyota Yaris, especially old models, may have areas where the paint has faded or discolored, particularly on the roof, hood, and bumpers. Additionally, inspect the alignment of door, hood, and trunk for uneven gaps, which could indicate previous accidents or poor repairs. When you test drive the car, listen carefully for any unusual driving noises. Pay attention to any clunking, rattling, or grinding sounds. This could indicate issues with the suspension or drivetrain. Also, don't forget to perform a brake test. Drive the car up about 60 km per hour and apply the brakes. Listen for any squeaking or grinding noises, which might indicate worn brake pads or other brake system issues. The car should stop smoothly without any strange sounds or vibrations. If you notice any issues, it may be a sign that the brake components need attention. Doing these checks will help you make a smart choice when buying a used car, but the most important thing to check are the logbook and PPSR. Make sure the car has a full logbook and service history. Also, check the PPSR to ensure there is no outstanding finance or the car has ever been written off. And thank you for watching, guys. See you next time.